So we are trying to go as hard on the landfall, but not really on the aggro side, so this will be a good Badger deck, hopefully. For now, we could go Weathermaker. I'm dropping it, because this is the card I always wanted to try. If you don't know what it does, you can get either 1 or 2 mana from it, if you remove the charge counters, or deal 3 damage to any target. When you get the charge counters, when you landfall. And I mean, that's literally only thing we'll be doing. For now, I will just drop the Ascension, and it's actually better to go like this, because then we can attack with 2-2 instead of a 1-1. Our opponent will be in some serious trouble, and with Weathermaker, you can just kill them, you know, with damage. Bro, can you like freaking chill? It's actually not so bad for us, because we still got the effect, we still can get the damage. You know what? I think it's just worth it to get the extra. That was a weird tap, but I'm taking this card. I'm taking it. Okay, I guess we saved 2 damage after all. I wanted to deal damage with this, but this kinda works too, I guess. Okay, so we can use this mana to even go Engineering. You know what? I'm going for the turn. I'm going for the turn. We warp. We don't have any Fabled Passage, so that's why I'm not playing Explorer yet. Now we can get this. Yep. Man, this is pretty sweet. And we will go with this because if they kill it in response, that means we still get the new token. And here, man, it's going perfect. And it's even not everything we have for this deck. I mean, we can lose a little bit of mana. We're going all on this land, because even if they kill it, that's fine. Oh, how about Escaped? See, this is how Landfall is meant to be played, not with just Badgers hitting face, but with the cool stuff hitting face. Let's go. Okay. Oh, they actually have nothing. I probably should have cracked it, but we're not getting the pump yet. Let's do it still. They can sweep on the next turn, but then we still get tons of landfall on the Weathermaker, and they're at 14. No, that's the other thing. I always choose the wrong one. Let's get the forest. We have tons of forest in this deck. We are pretty high on basics. We cut even Basing Set just to make sure that we always have all of those, because we will have affinity for forests in the deck. So every one of them matters. They don't have double white for sweep. Oh, are they already dead? Come on, bro. I expect a fight here. Oh, I think there will be no fight. I think they dead, bro. Okay, so what can we do? We can deal 3 damage, we can go Badger. I think we have to go this. Badger. Badger is just finisher. Yep. And we also can kill with this. Explorer in the hand. Oh boy. Oh boy, this might go a little bit crazy. But first, of course, we need to do the filthy thing. The elf on the play into Badger. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry for all the Badger victims. But we need to do the thing. We need to do the thing. Oh, Terrasymbiosis. I'm sorry, guys. When I can choose... Wait, but I can choose... No, I'm not the Badger enjoyer. I'm a Terrasymbiosis drawing cards enjoyer. Listen, whenever I have a choice of smorking opponent or drawing cards, I will always choose getting the cards. Our opponent is powering through, so we'll see, because they actually have more tempo than us, or at least they are matching it right now, but that will change in a second. Oh, I have some filthy ideas. So we go for Passage. We go for Badger. Badger puts a counter. Counter draws a card. Fabled Passage can be sacrificed, but first we draw a card, because we like cards. Ooh, this is what we want. And we swing. Wait, this is... We cannot draw with it, I feel. We'll deal 1 damage here. 1 damage is all we care about. I want to get as many lands as possible, because Nursery can draw. Bro, I'm just starting here. Fortunately, we have double forest, so we can still play it kinda on curve. And second... Oh man. We have to, right? We have to. It's just too good to not do it. Let's go. Sacrifice 2 lands? Yep, I will take 4, thank you. You know, for different decks, it's a normal ramp. You pay 4 mana, you get 2 lands extra. But for this deck, you actually get 4 lands extra because of the landfall trigger, so that's a huge deal, and basically the only type of deck where this card is really strong. For other decks it's pretty normal. Actually a little bit weak because it only takes basic lands. I think with some you can hit any land. But here we can get finally... Oh, I should yeah, I wanted the discount, but it probably was more worth it to just get an extra dude. Okay, so we go for this. We instantly want to get something. Don't you dare do something. We get the forest. Oh, and now it starts. Oh, now it starts. Let's get some card. I love Terrasymbiosis. I really enjoy this build because even though it looks similar to Badgers, you know, the usual Badger landfall, it plays more like mid-range control in a way. You just win with tokens and the board, basically. Here we can just swing, huh? You know what? I will skip this one turn. This one single turn. Because I want to make sure that we can protect this board. By the way, it's kind of fun because when I was making this deck, I was literally looking at Analyst and thinking, man, we cannot really use this card anymore. Like, it was meta at some point, you know, with all those lands going back into the board. And look at that, we instantly set in the game. That's fun. Evolving Wilds. Our opponent is going in a very similar route here. So they will get tons and tons of mana, but what is it for? I don't see anything big in the graveyard outside of Virtue, because there is this new Orzhov card that lets you get 4 permanents from the graveyard, and that would make sense to ramp into it, so that's my first thought. But we'll see, maybe it's something different. Maybe it is something different. We probably want this Weathermaker to start dishing some big damage, and we need more counters, but Basing Se will help us with this. I mean, that was kinda close. Not exactly what we expected, so but they actually play this card then, so you know, we might as well, I guess. We might as well. And yeah, they didn't play anything else after that, so we go for a Weathermaker and let's get some lands, shall we? Oh man, I love this. This is the landfall as it was meant to be played. We can put some counters. Do we make a new one? They don't have removal, so I will just go with this. And we get more cards. Yes, you guessed it. Oh, the Explorer is the big guy. Oh, the grid is absolutely unreal. We really should have that. Sloth, stop. Just hit face, like a good butter enjoyer. That's a lot of damage. And the Stormbrute won't be the biggest problem. However, they will drop something big. I think they will soon drop this Orzhov card and kill this, and probably the token. Rise of Sozin, not so bad. The problem for our opponent is that killing stuff gives us stuff. Cards? I think we still get the cards. It's a new thing. Wait, where are my lands? Bro, shouldn't I... Oh, I don't have the token generation. I only have the counters. So we got some landfall triggers, but nothing in the board. But we can absolutely remedy it. So I think we go for... Okay, we need to plan it right, because we have Explorer. We can go crazy on this turn. How do we go crazy? I should probably stack this first. So we go for Ascension first. We need big creatures soon. We get another. Do we get the card? Yeah, it's 2 cards, so I think this is the most we will get on this turn. I wanted this. This was exactly the idea. We can kill this probably right now, so let's do it. See ya! No Analyst for... Man, I love this deck! This is so cool. This is so much better than just playing Badger, Space Dragon, hit face. Okay, so do we go for it, or do we wait for the next turn for the tone, you know, max value? We cannot really do it. It's 3 mana. We are too short. Sorry, I need to think. I don't want to mess it up. We can attack already. Okay, let's go for Explorer. I didn't want to, but this is just so good. We can deal so much damage already. We probably have Forest in the graveyard, so we need to make sure that, you know... Can they name a forest? 4 cards. So they can, but they can only remove 4 forests from the deck. So we keep pushing. More damage. I'm not going for this because we can do better later, and this board is already super scary. So they still need to respect it already. I will add the Elf to make sure that they need to play a sweeper again. Sweepers are kinda expensive, but we'll see, we'll see. Our opponent's deck has options, and I think they might still win if they have the right draw. Bro, did they just guess it? Oh no, yeah, it's still the same game. I was so impressed by this guess, and then I realized that, yeah, they've just seen it. Good choice, good choice. But we have a lot of good choices here. Engineering is the next one. Like, this is the card they really will fear. I mean, I don't see a sweeper, bro. I don't see a sweeper. Oh, still not a sweeper. Still not a sweeper. We need to kill on this turn, which means Basing Se. We need to split the damage a little bit. So now this goes to... yeah, sure, whatever. I think this is the last turn. Now we need to activate another land. I think we play Basing Se again to make new token. Yep. Bro, we will overkill so freaking hard. Yep, now this one is a big guy. Bro, playing this is such an easy mode to the, you know, the cool decks who are trying to showcase usually. Bro, this deck is so supercharged. It's actually like wild. Let's go for Fabled Passage. So that's a massive kill, but I'm still playing around one more removal spell. And we have the Weather Maker. So you can still deal 3 damage too. And now we pump this guy. This is how you correctly play some badger thingies. Swing all. And our opponent was just very nice to sit through all of this to give us lethal. Absolutely appreciate it, man. And yeah, so we have great turn 1 and great turn 2. However, later, well, we don't have a single land or a single like thing to synergize. So this might get a little bit scary. I'm incredibly happy with Terrasymbiosis because, oh boy, we need a lot of cards. That's fine. Oh, that's not fine. We need this mana. That's fine. It's... do we? Yes, because we will make... but it has no counters. But I think we still do it. Let's do it. Getting 2 dudes is pretty cool. Bro, this is actually kinda crazy play. For 2 mana, we got 2 tutus. Like, this is like super premium. And we get the card back, so it didn't really cost us even a card. So, yeah, we just paid, you know, 2 mana for 4/4 total without even spending a card. So that's nice. However, that kinda ends here. Yeah, this is what I feared. Right now we literally have nothing to do. Weathermaker is nice, but it doesn't do anything on its own. You need the rest of the, you know, support. So it will get rough. Annex will drop soon, and that will be the beginning of how we fall behind. I'm so happy about it. I'm so happy. I think we can get rid of one of them. I still have a small hope of doubling season. I lost hope of doubling season. I love this, but we are mana screwed on 3 mana. It's not happening. This one we can warp at least. Okay, so we warp at least. We go for the forest. We get the dude. It's kinda sneaky because it looks like hand, but we'll have 2 cards that aren't in the hand. And Weathermaker can also give us mana, so we can play one of them on the next turn if we want. So if we draw a land, we can already start fueling everything. I just want extra cards with Terrasymbiosis. As we expected, the Annex drops. Oh, you want to discard a card? It's such a shame we don't have a card. Bro, we predicted this! We predicted this! But is that enough if you are not drawing very well? That's not how you draw. I think because we are like AFK since 3 turns, I think our opponent might still win. Like, what can we really do? I cannot even play this because it's too slow. We have to go for this, losing the, you know, the charge. We basically did nothing this turn. Without lands, or Earthbending, we cannot draw with Terrasymbiosis. Like, it's so unfortunate because this game was insanely winnable. Like, it was actually kind of hard to lose, but we found a way. Oh, right, they already have the core, so they're already life gaining. I don't think we can recover because, like, last 3 turns where we needed to kill them, and we absolutely could. But, you know, when you cannot play your cards, it's probably not going great for you. Finally, we can play our land. So we missed all the Badgers or the Earthbending Ascension, you know, all the things that scale us and put the counters. Single Earthbending would give us 2 cards and basically keep us going. I'll give... Oh, that was the wrong one. I wanted this one. Good game. To our opponent. I'll give them lethal. I think they deserve it. So, yep. Shoot the Sheriff. But Bandit Talents already are killing us, so they just need to pass the turn. It's 8 damage total. 2 from this, 6 from this. They go for the Demon, because they still don't know, maybe we have something weird, you know, so they need to play it out. But, you know, for a fellow discard enjoyer, here's the lethal. We need to hit something that, you know, like Earthbending, something like this. We'll get the Weather Maker, but it will be a little bit slow. Badger is a good one, but is it good enough? Do we want cards? I think we need this first, man. Next turn will be massive. And we will use this as a removal, but man. Oh, our opponent is at 1 land, so we are both struggling a little bit with our openings. But our opponent is an aggro deck, so they can play literal half the deck on this one. Oh my god, triple plays anyway. So, we go for this. We need to start removing stuff. I'm kinda thinking about Badger. We can have 3 mana, so we could steal Terrasymbiosis. This would be so good for the next turn. This would be so sketchy, man. We can kill 1 creature with this, so that's very important. Oh, we could get them like more mana too. Wait. We can do Badger crazy things. But removing this would be nice. And you know what? I think we need to do Badger crazy things. Because then we can do this. This gives 3 mana. And we have even double green because it gives colored. Because why not? Bro. How is this fair? We played all of this on a single turn, and it's just start because it's the weakest of the turns. And now land isn't enough with Badgers around. Well guys, even though we have a plethora of Badgers, I mean we cannot play them. So it has to be Mulligan, that's really bad. This is also Mulligan, but we cannot take it because then we will never win. That's going as bad as... Bro, we didn't even start and we are so far behind, it's not even funny. We also have double tap land, so our opening is as slow as it can. And we are wasting one of the coolest cards for the mid game just to survive the early game. So really, honestly, everything is going as bad as it can so far. We also didn't draw Badger and we might still get mana screwed somehow. Shuffler, I believe in you. I'm sure you will not allow the worst to happen. This will be just a forest, it will be great, we'll play cool 3-drop, and definitely not miss a turn. Bro, I really feel that the Shuffler just wants to say something in this game. Bro, we are losing to junk, because we cannot play the game. Yeah. I think we are getting outplayed by the Shuffler. Bro. Mulligan into mana screw. 2 turns behind. Like, is there even a point in trying now? I think the game is completely over. Like, this is already what? 8 damage. We will not kill it. We need to out-skeleton the board. Weathermaker, we don't... We could draw a land and Weathermaker could start killing, but this is 6-8 damage. So next time if we kill this, this kills us. That's game. Good game! So guys, we are on the draw, and as you can see, things are happening. I think we have to get more mana because we are so far behind because we are on the draw. And I'm not sure if we can recover from being on the draw. It was a big misplay. Like, you can see the pressure is insane. However, we can win the board. We probably scale better than our opponent. So all they have is being on the play. But maybe we can still do it. We don't have anything for Explorer yet. So I could go Engineering, and that would be absolute ton of value. And next turn we will have enough forest for the Nursery. Oh man, but we're so close to that already. I think we have to. We sacrifice the one with Earthbending, so it comes back. And we get 4 forests. We also will get some counters on the elves already, and we will get, you know, this activated for the future already. So honestly, everything is going perfect, except being on the draw, which is the only reason we might lose. So yeah, this is already 8 damage. Our opponent is playing very similar deck, but I'm pretty sure our scales way better. I mean, insanely better. But can we get there? We need to go Nursery. Now we absolutely need to go Explorer, because this is the last turn to do it. Now we can start getting those extra free lands, and suddenly, things are looking fine. Do we go this will be tapped. And we don't want to block with this unless we have to. We could go for another Nursery. Wait, where is my land? Oh, it's just this one. It's not Fabled Passage, and we didn't hit the next one with the mill. So I think we just go for this. We can go crazy next turn if we have to. We could start to be a little bit aggressive, or we can try to multi-block, which seems to be a better idea. They need to go through the board. They can also pump stuff a little bit, but I don't think they can pump as hard as we can. We just need to fight being on the draw. That's the only problem, because we have everything else better. Especially if we can draw a single Fabled Passage, this will go off the rails instantly. We will create board of like 20 power or toughness. So now we need to fight. This is kinda expected. I think this is this. I think this is like the best of both worlds. I have to, you know, have Explorer alive. So we kill one of the Chocobo, we lose Elf, we don't need the mana, so it doesn't matter. And here we don't trigger the landfall, so they don't get the... No, I told you, guys, I told you. This is freaking wild. Look at this. We go into Engineering with double Nursery. A single land will create such chaos. But you have no idea. Okay, we're going first. A little bit wonky draw, but I think it's kinda playable. All we need to hit is one more land. Hello, my friend. Oh, we'll be playing Mirror, but our opponent probably will have better draw. Because we have every tap land, we might still get mana screwed, so really rough. We need a forest here. Okay, will I... It feels that today, every game that we lost is like basically forced loss. Like, there's nothing you can do about it. You just cannot play any card and you die. So we will see. Our opponent is playing also Landfall, but probably in aggro version. And we are missing some... Yeah, they have just same deck that is more aggressive and has better draw. So I don't think there's much we can do about it. I will try. If we draw a land and we play Badger and they don't have the answer, maybe? Because we will outscale them probably every single... Bro. Like, this is another shuffler loss. Like, there's... I don't think there was anything we could do here. So this should be a land into Badger, into Pass, and then we get so outscaled it's not even fun. And we chill. We still want this to not block, so we get the extra mana point. We have to go Engineering, but the problem is that we don't have time to set up this to get the value from this. I can play it, pass the turn, then I die, and then I can get the value from it. That's why you cannot miss so many turns, you know? And especially on the draw, like, they have double Badger, they had turn 1 Elves, we didn't. Yeah, no problem, bro. Like, I'm pretty sure the game is completely over here. It's a little bit shame because I think we scale better than our opponent, but we need to still play cards for it. You know. Thanks, Schaffer, again. Yeah, it's like perfect draw. in mirror. They should reanimate this, crew this, hit, and there's like literally nothing. I don't... Guys, this is the fun part. I don't believe this game we had a single decision. It's just a loss, and that's it. Cool. Schaffer, you got me again. Well, I guess it was meant to happen at some point. We are a true Badger enjoyer for this game, but I really want Terrasymbiosis. So we need to absolutely smack the first Badger on the next turn. This could be a counter spell deck, or this Azorius Tempo. We need to start with this. We also have an interesting next turn. We can either Ascension or Terrasymbiosis, or just play this, Badger it, sacrifice it, get the land, and also get this back. So, very interesting one. We'll see what our opponent is doing. We missed on the elf, so our opening is very solid, but not crazy, as you know, a lot of Badger ones are. So what do? I think we are kinda okay on the cards. So I think we go for Ascension. We reanimate this dude. We get more. I want to stack as many as we can here. And we can chill. For 1 mana we cannot do anything, so we attack. I wonder if that's Azorius. I feel this is just 4-colored or Jeskai because they play this village. Tempo Azorius is not playing it. At least usually. Yeah, so that would make sense. 3 mana. Why did they need 3 mana? 3 steps ahead? Or tablet. Maybe tablet. They want to drop tablet on this turn. Get Lost is honestly kinda fun. Sure, we lost the Badger. Long live the Badger. And what happens when you have multiples? Did I need to crack it? Absolutely not. I just clicked it. But now we can do crazy things. We know that they cannot do anything on this turn. And that means we will get the Explorer value. And while the Explorer value is absolutely disgusting. Yeah, this game we actually played as a normal aggro deck. Because we didn't really get too many cards that we cared about. And we got all those Badgers, so you kinda forced into this aggressive mindset because you have so much power in the board already, and you are probably not going full value on the later of the game. Because one sweeper kills it, you know? Okay, now we can start stacking more and more. I think I will split. There's always chance of ill-timed explosion. So then you want to stack one creature hugely, but it's usually not there. I mean, that was a turn. That was a turn. Do we still go Badger? I think we make sure that the top cards are not lands. I think that's a little bit better. Terrasymbiosis, we already have one. I don't think we need to. Only 1 white mana, but they can play the second. Okay, so we got the land from the top, so hopefully the next draw will be something cooler, better, stronger, faster. So we have 10 power randomly. It's kinda crazy because this is not the main game plan. Like, I'm not focusing on this winning the game. I'm trying to go like, okay, next turn Terrasymbiosis, then we go Ascension, then we get some lands. And by the way, our opponent is also dying. So I assume this is this lesson version, but I see no lessons so far. Usually Capstone is with the lessons version. And this is usually in non-Capstone version without lessons. So an interesting one, we'll see. 2 damage. Well, that will hurt them. So, you know what? I think we actually have to go for this. Yeah, I wanted to go for the longer game, but Jeskai controller scales incredibly well. Okay. So we kinda need to, you know, push the damage while we can, I feel. And next turn we go Badgers. We can still play this and activate a little bit. Yeah, they should be either dead or close to that. Of course, go for this. Man, this deck is kinda insane. Like, man, I swear, Badgers are so way too good. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this landfall in a little bit of a different twist than the usual. We're not going full aggro, no Hydra, no Tifa, no Chocobo. We're going into this sweet card advantage, Weather Maker, and of course tons and tons of tokens. You can even pump them and double them, and Planar Engineering definitely allows us to make those crazy plays. We'll talk about the deck a little bit more, but first, our absolute legend for today is H. Smith, one of our veterans on the channel, and my friend, I'm so happy that you are enjoying, the videos and all the gameplay, and this mono green is for you. I hope it was interesting, I hope you had a lot of fun, thank you for supporting the channel, and about the deck, I will tell you straight away, I wanted doubling season because I hoped for at least one cool game with this, just to go even crazier, with 8 token generations, and of course we doubled the power as well, but it's a very clunky card, so you can just probably remove it and add something like 4th Terrasymbiosis or more Weather Makers. If you want to go this style with less aggro, of course you can also put Hydra and just win on turn 4, So that was a bit of an experiment that unfortunately didn't happen. And I will tell you honestly, I would love a little bit more like controlish cards with landfall, because as you can see, mostly like the whole earthbending landfall package is mostly for aggro decks in a way. But I think we squeezed the most we could to get you some interesting games. Weathermaker is definitely a fun card. Dealing 3 damage per turn is very useful, especially if you can trigger it every single turn. Usually you do it once or twice before the game ends, but I always wanted to use this card, so I hope it was fun to see. Oh right, I didn't mention the results. We went 7-4, so obviously on the winning side because we play Badgers, so that's basically a given. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support on Patreon, guys. You are amazing, and I hope you had a very cool day watching this video. And yeah, that's it for today. Thank you, and see you in the next one.